Welcome, everybody. I was talking with my son the other day, and he had some questions on the Alberta referendum. So I thought, hey, you know what? I'll just let everybody know at the same time. So where is the Alberta referendum at, and what's going on? There's a couple things happening. One, in the beginning of the year, when Mark Carney was installed as the prime minister, Danielle Smith, our premier here in Alberta, she put together a list of about a dozen items that needed to be addressed by the Liberal government. One was, well, the two most important ones were a bill to prevent pipelines being built. That was a big one. Another one was a bill to prevent oil tankers from parking off the west coast of British Columbia, because Alberta wants to pipe their oil to the west coast so we can sell it to places like Japan, North Korea, South Korea, Asia in general, that kind of thing. Okay, so there was those two bills effectively, and it wasn't just oil, right? There's liquid natural gas, and there was supposed to be a liquid natural gas plant that was going to be built in British Columbia or something like that. A very large installation that would have supplied liquefied natural gas to Japan. I think they were the primary ones that begged on bended knee, please come, please take our money and give us natural gas. But that was under Trudeau, and he said, that doesn't make sense. Why would we want billions of dollars? Anyway, so that those list of demands were delivered to the Liberal government, and it's like, hey, you've got 6 months. And that 6 months ends in October. So that's one thing that is holding up the referendum. So Danielle Smith is giving the Liberal government ample time and rope to literally hang themselves. Okay, so because she's frustrated, everybody in Alberta is frustrated. The other thing that is holding up the referendum is there is a court case that is challenging the constitutionality of the question. And I've talked about this before, but this is a stall tactic to prevent the referendum from going ahead. And it's a kind of a dumb argument. Is this constitutional? Well, yeah, it is, because there's a section in the Constitution that was put in place in 1994 or five, I can't remember exactly, for separation and stuff in direct response to Quebec. Right, in the mid 90s, Quebec nearly separated. It was like a razor thin margin that they didn't. And so this amendment was put into the Constitution to allow other provinces and stuff to separate. So yes, it is constitutional. It's not, I don't know, it's just a dumb question anyway. So that's where the Alberta separation thing is. Now, what's been going on in the meantime is the Alberta Prosperity Project has been pounding the pavement. Those guys are absolutely relentless. They've been going all over the place. They've been in Red Deer, they've been in Calgary, they've been all over the province, trying to inform the voter base what's going on, what this looks like. They're talking about things that are of concern, like Alberta would be a landlocked nation, what that would look like, possible scenarios to work around it, if places like the Yukon and Saskatchewan join the separation movement, what that would look like. They're addressing a lot of common concerns and questions that people have. So they're doing an absolutely stellar project. If you go to I believe they got a website, albertaprosperityproject.ca, I think it is. I'm not sure. I will link it in the description if you want to check it out. Tons of information on what the separation looks like, all of the bells and whistles, so to speak. So that's it in a nutshell. Once the judge rules on the constitutionality of the question, then the question will go through, and it will be like in a matter of a few days, right? The judge says, yes, this is constitutional. Yes, you can ask this question or put it on a referendum. Within a few days, it will be ratified and be put to a vote, because there's that many people that are willing to sign it right now, today. Well over 250,000 people have already pledged to sign the petition in order to get it put to a vote. So it's not a question of if we can get the votes. That's never been a question. It's just a question of will the judge allow it? And so if it doesn't, I don't know what the next steps are. Maybe rephrase the question differently. Who knows? So there's that. I do know for a fact that Ottawa is working overtime on disparaging the whole movement. It's like, oh, it's not that big a deal. There's not that much people. Oh yeah, it's a big deal. Oh yeah, there's lots of people. Like I said, Alberta Prosperity Project is going overtime trying to spread the word and spread the proper information and counteract the propaganda put out by the Communist Broadcast Corporation and other propaganda outlets by, going and holding these town halls and stuff like that. So that's where it is. That's the latest on the Alberta separation. So it's happening. Just a little bit of a slow roll. Everybody who's been involved with this knew from the beginning that this would be something that would have to be dealt with. Ottawa is not going to let the cash cow just walk out the door. So opposition will definitely happen. So it's only going to, and I think as the referendum actually gets put on the ballot and it's going to only increase. So so we'll just stay the course and hope for the best. And then until next time, that's it. That's all. There is no more.